Hello. I set it all up so my comments were in the right place and it's just moved everything around. Right, there we go. Oh gosh, what's happened? Right, I'm just going to let it sort itself out. It's growing bigger and smaller right now. Why is it changing size? Hello, hello, hello. What's going on? Oh, that's... Basically, if I move my mouse, the comments are going up and down. So I can't do anything. Like I move my mouse and then I can't see anything. Hello, hello. What's going on? There are spaces for today, yes. Let me click on something, see if that helps. If you would like to order, you can definitely be added on for today. What if I right click? Oh, I'm going to have to... What can I do? Let me just see if I can work this out. Right, I've pulled the comments into their own box, if you like. So let's see if that works. Sorry, guys. Right. Oh, has that one finished now? No, it's still doing it. Okay. Hello, 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 hello. Right, let's see. Does that work? We'll see. Thank you everybody who sent stars there. Sorry I've missed you all. Everything decided to go wrong all at once. Lisa and Sue, thank you for the stars as well. Hello, hello, hello. So that was a bit of a crazy start to the start of the live today, but we are here. So today is a normal live, apart from the fact that it is the last live for our colour splash. So the colour splash is the spin of the wheel. I'm sorting out the camera, so we're going a bit funny. The colour splash is the spin of the wheel, and then you get a themed charm, and then you get to choose whether you'd like to stick with the pearl that's already on the charm, or you can have an oyster opening, which will I'm so sorry, which will change the pearl colour on the charm. Basically, my Oyster camera is a bit squiffy, so I'm just trying to sort it out. I think that's the best we're going to get. Okay, so there we go. But it all messes with all the cameras all at once. So it's the last chance to grab a colour splash. So if you would like to grab a colour splash, I'll just take you across. And I'll pop the link in below. And there's the link there. There we go. Perfect. So apart from that, it's a normal live. Karen, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. So yes, there is space if you would like to open today. I'll do an updated order list once we get to the end of the current order list, if anybody does order. We've currently got 10 people on the order list for today, so if you would like to order, the wait isn't too long a wait at the moment. Yeah, I think that's all the updates. The coming soon section wasn't updated today, but it will definitely be updated tomorrow. So majority of that will be moving over, so it will go live. And I think that's everything. Yep, all the event dates are on the main page, so it's on the pinned post on the page. I just pinned it again this afternoon. And then also if you go into our events section, you'll see all the events we've made. So the events for the live feeds, we've made the events so you can join it through that way as well. So if you click that you're going to the event, Facebook will then definitely notify you as well that we're about to go live. April dates will be going up soon. And Mother's Day date, that wasn't a proper sentence. I'm just waiting on confirmation, but I'm 90% sure that we are going live on Mother's Day. But again, I'm waiting for a confirmation for something first. So I should let you know as soon as that comes through. I did want to let you know today, but I don't know yet. So I'm hoping I'll know by tomorrow morning. Okay. I hope that all makes sense. I've just seen Aaron coming with my tea, so I'm just going to pause for a second while he brings that in, and then we'll get started. Excuse me. Have you got me another new cup? Oh, Bab, thank you. When did you get that?
Ooh.
It looks like the blue one, but different.
It is.
It's thicker.
Same as the blue one, just different colour.
Thank you. Did you get my text?
No.
Please have a look at that.
I'll think about it.
Thank you. Look. It's like a speckled stone effect. Oh, bless him. Oh, bless him. Sorry, that's thrown me now. He keeps buying me new mugs. Bless him. Right, so let's get started for today. He is Sophie. He really is, because then he says to me we've got no room, and we do have over 50, so, so we are running out of room for mugs. Oh gosh. Right, up first today is Jennifer Barrett. Now I did see Jennifer before. Oh yeah, I'm not moaning, Kathy. I love that he's given me a gift. I love it. Of course I do. Jennifer Barrett, are you here? Jennifer, hello. I did see you before, but I just needed to finish saying about what's going on today. So Jennifer, all oysters are available today as well. You have, I should even say, 2 oyster openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Oh, I'm just going to leave the hair. It's doing that. Never mind. So what 2 oysters would you like? Excuse me. Oh, bless you, Kathy. Thank you. Hoping for a purple like my ceiling. Oh, I love that. However, which one? All the baubles are different shades of purple, but I'm guessing you mean the organza purple. It's like that Cadbury kind of purple. So is that the mystery oyster that you'd like to go for? And we're donating the shells, so thank you ever so much for that there. I can quickly show you, Kerry, while I'm just waiting to see what oysters Jennifer would like. The donated shells go to my mum's nursery, and these are just 2 images of just 2 different examples of what they use them for. I would say, Jennifer, either the mystery oyster, possibly the Nunu rainbow oyster actually, but I'm going to say more of a chance with the mystery oyster for that kind of purple. Not a problem, Stephanie. I'll do an updated order list once we get to the end of the current one. Mystery, okay, perfect. So So is there, oh, we're hoping for the Cadbury purple. 1 and 2. Thank you, Aaron. What did you do to your knuckle?
Beetroot.
Oh, beetroot. You got my lip stuff. Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you. So sorry. I left this in the house and I asked him to bring it out for me. It's not a vain thing, it's because I get sore lips. Right, Jennifer, let's go down. So, Mystery Oyster. Hoping for those Cadbury purples. I have to keep clicking, sorry, just because the comments keep going. So, your first oyster. You have a lighter pop there. And in your first oyster, there is your mother of pearl. Now, that's just a piece of the shell I'm just going to take away there. Now, I can see straight away you are twinning. And you're twinning with chocolate bronze twins there. I'm having a squidge in here for you. Okay, so there's no more in that one. So twinning chocolate bronze twins. Let me dry them up for you. Now visually, one does look slightly larger than his twin. We'll measure them at the end. So the one on this side looks slightly larger than the twin there. Also, the visually smaller twin looks slightly two-tonal, as you can see there. Okay, moving on to your next oyster, which again is your mystery oyster. We've got a double pop there. There is your mother of pearl. And if we have a squidge in here. Oh, and you are twinning. Twinning for a second time, Jennifer. And there's no more in that one. And we're twinning with darker burgundy red twins here. So let me just dry these up for you. Okay, let me just move that bin. There we go. What do you think to these? Now, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you. So it's going to be completely up to you, my lovely, what you would like to do. If I run them through the board for you, the chocolate bronze is visually slightly larger. It's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. His twin is not a 5. Not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. So they are measuring at different sizes there. Burgundy red number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Burgundy red number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7 as well. So they're the same size there. Now I know you was hoping for those purples. So what do you think? Burgundy on the earrings and lobster fittings on the chocolate ones. Of course you can. Just going to bring you up so I can write that down. So we're going to have, I did not spell burgundy burgundy red on there. An invoice for lobster fittings on the others. Perfect, I've got that down for you. The invoice for the lobster fittings will get sent across tomorrow for you, and that will go to the email address that's on the order form. Jennifer, thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells. That's safe on there, and I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's up there for you. Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Jennifer, no, you're very, very welcome. Up next today is Sharon Craig. Sharon Craig, are you here? Again, I'm just marking people off if they're here or not over here. So yeah, that's, if I'm looking over there, it's because I've got a screen that, like a different screen over here. Okay, so Sharon Craig, are you here? Multitasking. Oh, I always am. I'm never just sitting and doing one singular thing. I've always got multiple things on the go. It's the only way I get everything done. Now, I last call for Sharon Craig. If not, we'll move. I can't speak today already. If not, we'll move on. Sharon, if you're here, please type I'm invisible. It'll bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anybody else can see Sharon, please comment on her comments because it will bring it forward so I can see. Ugh. I always regret not putting all my hair up properly when I don't for the lives because I can't touch it. Star Wars. Oh, which one, Kirsty? Me and Aaron did last week. We did The Hobbit, all three of them, practically one after each other, kind of. But yeah, we did all three Hobbits. I was all hobbited out by the end. He said, we'll do the Lord of the Rings, and we're not ready for the Lord of the Rings yet. I've seen them, but I'm not ready to sit there and watch all those in a row. No, no, no. Right, I haven't seen Sharon, so we're going to move on. If she does come on, we can add her in, but it will be to the end of the order list there. So up next then is Tracy Chamberlain. Tracy, are you here? You're doing a radio show. Tell me more, Karen. Are you on the radio? Like, I don't understand. Please tell me more. Can we tune in? I don't think I'd be allowed to tune in on the live, but yeah, let us know. Going through some of the classics with the wee one. Oh, definitely. My kids didn't know Karate Kid, so Aaron was like, so they had to watch Karate Kid, whether they wanted to or not. Well, no, it was on, and then they could choose to watch it or not. But Aaron keeps finding things that they don't know about, and he's like, oh, I failed as a parent. And whereas I'm just like, oh, I haven't seen that. Oh dear. Up next today, Tracy Chamberlain. Tracy, are you here? Now, anybody who does have a colour splash today and isn't here, we will have to cancel and refund that order because obviously the colour splash does finish today. He loved it. Oh, I love that. See, some of the classics are just it. They're classics. They need to be watched. There is a... Oh, bless you, Karen. It's Sean Radio. I'm so intrigued. So intrigued. I'm going to write it down. Scene radio. Okay, I've got it. Let me pop that up there and I'm gonna look into that. Oh, Swan. Well, I did wonder. Swan radio. Okay, so to confirm, Swan radio, yes? Now, last call for Tracy Chamberlain. If not, we'll move on. Tracy, if you're here, please type I'm invisible or bring your comment forward so I can see you. If anybody else sees Tracy, please comment on her comment because that again will bring it forward so I can see. Okay, so I haven't seen Tracy, so we're going to move on here. Up next then is Jodie Kelly. Jodie, are you here? I know we do start slightly earlier on a Sunday, but it is now coming up to 8 o'clock, so hopefully those who have ordered will hopefully be able to find us. I like this mug. It's the mug, it's like it's got a thicker rim again. I do like it. Yep. Jodie, hello, hello, hello. Now, Jodie, you're first today who has got 2 colour splashes. So first today with the colour splash. Now, this is the last chance to grab a colour splash today. After today, they will be finishing. Jodie, is there a certain colour or a certain themed charm that you're hoping for? Can we? Yeah, yeah, we're good with this one. Oh, Jodie, I'm ever so sorry. And Donna, yes, you are. You have written that here. I'm so sorry. So Donna to go first, and then Jodie, you afterwards. That's absolutely fine. Let me just write this down, actually. So we're going to have Donna's charm and then Jodie's charm. So Donna to go first. Good luck then, guys. Just so you can see the whole of the wheel there. Now we have a purple. It's right in the centre there. So you have a purple charm, which is a crystal themed charm. So let's bring you straight down and get this open for you, Donna. Bless you, Jodie. Again, sorry, you have wrote that here. Okay, so Donna, you have got a rectangle crystal charm. And this is the, let me get the green and purple rectangle crystal charm. Oh, Kathy, you're going for a theme within a theme of mugs. Your mum wanted the crystal charms. That's perfect. I'm so sorry. I'm just going to get it to focus up. There we go. So what if I hold this behind it? There we go. So you can see it's the smaller rectangle crystal. Now the colours are purple and a light green, and that just depends on where the light catches it to the sort of flash of the colour that is going to be more prominent. So you can see lots of purple and flashes of green here. Now I actually paired this one with a blurple pearl. Now that's a mix between blue and purple, and if I hold it down you'll see why. It's because I wanted to sort of go with the theme of the colouring, but because the charm was two-tonal, I wanted to sort of give it a colour which was again different, which would then bring out the purple in the charm as well. Now, Donna, if you're happy with the pearl, you can stick, or if you prefer to go for a oyster opening, you can do so. I hope you're happy with the charm itself. What do you think to the pearl? Stick with that one. She loves that one. Perfect. So I'm just going to pop this in here for you. Donna, I'm glad you're happy with that one, my lovely. So then if we move over to the wheel again for you, Jodie, is there a certain colour or a certain theme that you're hoping for? So let's give the wheel a spin. Good luck, my lovely. And you have a blue. So blue is a random themed charm. So random themed charm. Let's come across here. And in this one, oh, Jodie. So this one is, right, let me see if I can hold, okay, if I hold the pearl up, but then I'm going to have to sort of, there we go. So this one is the Ballet Shoes charm. Now it's got two ballet shoes here. Now they are the full 3D ballet shoe, if I'm going to get them focused. So they do, if I just show one for now. So with the shoe, it is the shoe, it's got the little bow on the front. If you go around the back, you've got the sole of the shoe, and then obviously the cutout with the centre of the shoe. So you've got the ballet shoe charm. I know it's really, really hard to show on the camera. I'm just hoping if I drop the pearl, because we've paired this with a brighter candy floss pink pearl. You can see the shoes do move independently of each other, and then the pearl as well. Oh, slippers. Are they slippers? I see them as ballet shoes because they are, yeah, it's what's worn with ballet. Now, what do you think to this one, Jodie? I hope you're happy with the charm itself. But again, pearl colour wise, would you like to stick, or would you like to have, oh no, I've just seen you'd like to have an oyster opening. That's perfect. So you'd like to have a mystery oyster and to donate your shells. Is there a certain colour pearl that you're hoping for at all? Let's bring you back up. And let's get this open. Okay, so let's go down for you, Jodie. Your mystery oyster, you have a light pop there. Oh, and a backwards runaway. Where's it going? There we go. And there is your mother of pearl. So a backwards darker pearl runaway there. And let me have a squidge in here for you as well. Hoping for that lilac. Oh, bless you, Jodie. I will get a lilac one day. They are, Karen. They are on the website. They are called the Ballet Shoes charm. Now we've got a darker chocolate here, Jodie. What do you think to this one? Sharon. That's amazing. Bless you. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. Jodie, what do you think to this? I'm going to run him through the board for you. So he's quite a nice larger chocolate pearl. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Now, Jodie, if you're happy with this one, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can swap him for you. So it's just up to you, my lovely, on what you would like to do. Oh, bless you, Karen. Well, thank you for joining us. And thank you, yeah, 3 years. Thank you. Swap for a pale yellow, Jodie. Of course you can. I can probably go into like a... There are lemon yellows. Let me just have a look to see if I've got any pastel yellow. Ah, I do have pastel yellows. Possibly this one here. Have a look at this one. That might be too pastel. If you'd prefer to go slightly darker, we can go for that lemon yellow. What do you think to that one? So it is yellow, it is a pastel yellow, or is that too pale? Oh no, really? I've still got them on my end with the reaction emojis. Hang on, wait, the ones which you send up flying at the screen, I don't have those. But I wouldn't have those. I got myself worried then. But what do you think to that one there? I don't have any steel blues in my swaps at the moment, I'm afraid. Lilacs and steel blues are very popular at the moment, so yeah, I just don't get to have any in my swaps. Stick with the pastel yellow. Oh, bless you. Okay, let me just pop this in here, then I'll write that down. I am sorry. The steel blues, I think, are even rarer than the lilacs, to be honest. They come out of the new rainbow oysters more, but then not a lot of people swap them out. So Donna, we're going to stick with the crystal. And then Jodie, we're going to swap to the yellow. I've got that down for you. So I hope you'll both be happy with everything once it arrives. Thank you for the donations with your shells there as well. And then that's safe up there for you. No, Donna. Oh, Donna, you're very, very welcome. And Jodie, you're very, very welcome as well. Lilac is the pearl you love, so one day you'll get one. Oh, bless you. And yes, definitely. The lilacs normally come out of the mystery or the expand the rainbow oysters, if that helps. Right, up next today is Abby Jewel. Abby, are you here? Abby Jewel. are you here? Abby, hello, hello, hello. Abby, you have got one oyster opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Which oysters give you more pastel colours? So the Expand the Rainbow oysters, which are lighter rainbow colours, give you those sort of lighter shades. And the Mystery oysters give you those lighter shades as well. But Mystery oysters, there is a mix of all the colours in there. Also, if you're looking for pastel colours like whites, creams, rose golds, I'd say the normal natural oysters, because that is obviously all the normal natural colours. So depending on if you're looking for pastel brighter colours, possibly Expand or Mystery. If you're looking for pastel natural colours, I'd say go for the normal bag, if that makes sense, Abby. Wendy, bless you, thank you for the stars there. Quite like my hair. My hair is slightly longer than this. It's folded up at the moment. I quite like it this length. I keep looking at it like, ooh. Ooh. Can you have Expand the Rainbow? Of course you can. And can you keep the shells? Yes, of course, that's not a problem. So Abby, what colour are you hoping for? Are you just hoping for more pastel colours? So let's get him open. And let's go down. So, your Expand the Rainbow oyster. Tanya, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there. Abby, hoping for a pinky colour. So there was one side. And the other side. So in here, oh, flew across there. You have a yellow. And there's no more in that one. So you do have a mix between a sunshine and a lemon yellow there. Now I'm just going to clean the shells up for you because you'd like to keep them. And then I'll show you your pearl up close. It may be the camera, Michelle. So the camera just sort of does little like that when it's refocusing. So if it is sort of focusing, that will do that automatically. So this is a two-tonal pastel and sunshine yellow here. What do you think to this one? Now you did say you're looking for more pinky colours, so I can swap him for you if you would like to. And of course, if you're happy with this one, that's perfect as well. Julie, bless you. Thank you for the stars there, my lovely. So let's run him through the board. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. What do you think to this one? Becky, I regretted it as soon as I did it. Oh, gosh. Yep, I can add Tracy back in again to the end of the order list. That's not a problem. Baby pink. That's perfect. Let me grab one for you. I take that yellow and pop him over there. How about this one here? What do you think to that one, Abby? Just going to bring you back up here so I can wrap those shells up. You can let me know if that shade is okay. Oh, yep, Tracy, I can see you. I'll be adding you into the end of the order list. And Abby, that's perfect. Perfect. So I'm just popping this all on here for you then. Let's pop your pearl in here as well. So Abby, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Your shells are wrapped up safely as well, and that's all up there for you. No, you're very, very welcome. Let me just grab Tracy's to add back in again. Perfect. Okay, so up next then today is Teresa Mason. Teresa, are you here? Nope, so the order list from Teresa, so from where we are now, I'll pop into the comments. I haven't printed off and updated the order list yet though, so if you have ordered, I'll still do an updated order list when we get to the end of this current one. Teresa, hello my lovely. Teresa, you have got one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep? So sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. So sorry. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Oh no, Abby. Well, I hope she's happy with them. And of course, hope you're happy with your charm as well. And thank you, Tracy. So, Teresa, one opening altogether. Maria, I'm sorry to hear that. My thoughts with you and your son. I'm glad this can help in any way. Teresa, mystery and donate. Okay, is there a certain colour that you are hoping for? So let me just get this one open for you. And let's go down. So your mystery oyster. Quite a nice louder pop with that one. Oh, and the shell's coming. Can you see that? The shell's coming apart and there's a pearl right there. Let me see if we can. Tracy, you're hoping for a pink. Well, look at that. There's definitely a pink in there. Oh no, Vicky. You got caught up. Okay, so there's your mother of pearl. It did break away there slightly, so I do apologise for that. However, we saw that gorgeous, brighter two-tonal pink there, my lovely. I'm just having a squidge here for you. And there's no more in that one. So you've got a larger two-tonal pink here. Now, if I hold him up for you. And then I can show you his two-tonalness. And you can let me know if you think that if you're happy with this one or if you'd like to swap for a different colour. So he's lighter and then goes into that brighter pink there. and then back into that lighter. So two-tonal brighter and lighter areas. If we run him through the board for you, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He is an 8.5. What do you think to that one? That's beautiful. Perfect. So you're happy with that one to go onto your jewellery. Let me just bring you back up here. And pop this in here for you. Perfect. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well, and I'm glad you're happy with your pearl there. I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there as well. Perfect, Teresa. I've got that down for you, my lovely. Okay. And up next then today is Christina Norskov. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Christina Norskov, are you here? Christina, if you're here, again, please type I'm invisible for me, and that will bring your comments forward so I can see you. And if anybody else can see Christina, please comment on her comments, because that will bring it forward so I can see. Last call for Christina. Okay, so I haven't seen her, so we're going to move on. If she does come on, we can add her in again, but that will be to the end of the order list. So up next is Samantha Bodell. Samantha, oh, did Samantha book in for a different day? I haven't managed to do all my, we don't always get to do emails over the weekend, which is why we say we'll definitely reply Monday to Friday, then sort of within the 48 hours. Sometimes of a weekend I may be able to get some emails done, but this weekend I haven't managed to. And I vaguely remember that Samantha may be booked in, and I didn't get to read it yet. So I'm just quickly logging on to see if Samantha's going to be here or if she needs to be rebooked in for a different day. Yes, different day. Sorry, Samantha, I'll get that booked in tomorrow. You'll get an email to confirm. All right, up next then is Paula Brandt. Paula, are you here? Paula, hello. Paula, we'll do your oyster openings first and then your colour splash afterwards, if that's okay. So you've got 2 oyster openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Mystery, and can you keep the shells? Of course you can. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Mystery oysters. number 1 and number 2. I think Facebook's doing some sort of update or is rolling out something, because I keep getting flashes of things, and obviously people have got some things that are working and some things aren't. So yeah, please bear with us if anything strange is going on. You love all colours, Paula. Okay, so we'll see what comes out and then we'll go from there. So your mystery oyster number 1. You've got a lighter double pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Now I'm going to clean the shells afterwards, so I'm just going to pop them to the side there. So if we have a squidge in here for you, you have a darker purple. That's just a piece of the shell I'm just going to move to the side, and that is as well. So a darker purple there, and let me just have a squidge in here to see if there's any more. Okay, so there's no more in that one. So we have a dark purple to start with. Let me pop him in the sand for you. So he's like a darker grape purple. And then moving on to your next oyster. You've got a double pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. And with this one, you are twinning. And you're twinning with brighter pink pearls here. And I'm just having a squidge in here for you. Lee, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there. And there's no more in that one. So these pink pearls, visually, they do look like they're slightly different sizes. I'm actually just going to dry them up so I can pop them in the sand. And then I'm going to show you all of your pearls once I've finished cleaning your shells, if that's okay. So you've got a darker grape purple and twinning pinks, which are the brighter pinks. I wouldn't say that they're the hot fuchsia pinks. So they are the brighter pinks there, and visually possibly slightly different sizes. Okay, so let's have a look at these pearls here. What do you think to all of these? Now, if you're happy with these, Paula, that's perfect. Just let me know which ones you'd like on your jewellery. And if you're not happy, we can swap them for you. I'm going to run them through the board. So your purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. The visually smaller pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And pink number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5, so he is measuring at different sizes there. Now, you'd like to have a look at oil slick or darks. I can show you darker pearls, but I don't have any oil slicks available for swaps, I'm afraid. Rose gold and light corals. Okie dokie. So let's have a little look here. Just looking for you. While I'm doing this, can I ask a side note? Has anybody done Zumba? What's Zumba like? Complete side note away from pearls there for a minute. And I'm just going to grab light coral as well, and then I can hold them all up for you to have a look, Paula, my lovely. Zumba's fun. What is it just dancing? Like, is it just dancing but obviously following the moves? That's kind of what I don't understand about it. Right. So, what I've done here is I've moved your original pearls to the side, and then I've added in blacks, darker silvers, lighter coral, and a light rose gold. Okay, so lots of positive things about Zumba. Okay, it's just I'm debating whether to try one tomorrow or not. To try a class. But yeah, I've never done it. Paula, can you have the lighter rose gold? Of course you can. What 2 colours would you like to swap out for those? I'm just going to bring you back up. Oh. Can you keep the purple, and you'd like to keep the purple and then swap the pinks out? That's perfect. Okay, so let me just pop your name on here, and then we're going to have the rose gold on there, and then you also have a colour splash spin as well. So is there a certain colour or themed charm that you're hoping for? Let's go across to the wheel. My muscles have I might try it and just see if I can hide at the back of the class or something. I've never been to something like that before, so it's terrifying in all honesty. But yeah, lots of positive reviews, so if I can get the guts up, I might try it. Hoping for purple, Paula. Okay, so purple is the crystal charm. Good luck, my lovely. And you have a purple. You have a purple, so purple is the crystal charm. You got what you was hoping for. Let's go down. Oh, did you want to keep a pink and a rose gold? Sorry, I thought it was that you wanted the rose golds on the jewellery. Did I get it wrong? Would you prefer to keep one of the pinks instead? So let's open up your charm. Just keep the purple. Okay, that's fine. Perfect, Paula. Okay, so with your charm, your crystal charm, now you have a golden shadow Pear Drop Crystal. So I'm going to show you the crystal first, then we'll go into the charm. So a golden shadow pear drop crystal. So you can see it's lighter and darker shades of that golden colour there. The pearl, I've paired it with a two-tonal autumn peach. So actually this would match your other pearls. Now it does have lighter and it does get slightly darker, as you can see. So it's two-tonal autumn peach, very similar to the rose golds there. Let me let this drop down next to your charm. Now, I hope you're happy with the charm itself, my lovely. What do you think to the pearl? Look at them together. Oh, but what do you think? If you would like to, you can either stick with the pearl or you can go for an oyster opening where we then change the colour of the pearl. Stick with that one. That's what I was thinking. I think it will match them beautifully, my lovely. I'm glad you're happy with him. Let me pop him in here as well then. I'm just going to write down that you'd like to stick with that. Okay, so stick with that. Perfect. Paula then, I've wrapped up your shells. No, you're very, very welcome. I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. I might give it a go. I can't get Aaron to go with, somebody said get Aaron to go with me. I can't because he's at work. The time it's on, it's in the afternoon and it would finish just before I could pick the kids up. So it's perfect timing. It's just, I don't know. Hopefully. Well, fingers, I'll let you know tomorrow if I go or not. Oh gosh. Right, up next today is Cindy Brown. Cindy, are you here? Well, thank you for joining us and watching, Hannah. Do it. We'll see. We'll see if I have fun or not. We'll see. In my mindset, I want to do it, so we'll see if it's any good. It's positive reviews. So thank you, everybody who answered me there. Cindy, you're here as well. Perfect. You also have a colour splash. So let's go across to the wheel for you. Is there a certain colour or themed charm that you're hoping for? So let's give the wheel a spin. Good luck, my lovely. Oh, Hannah. Well, thank you for joining us anyway. Cindy, you have a yellow. So yellow is the animal themed charm. So let's dive in. You've got a pastel yellow. Nicola, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there. Okay, so this is one of my favourite animal charms. And I always actually, I've said it, I always get confused. In fact, I'm going to find the name of it before I say it. Is it? I think it's that one, if I spell it correctly. Oh, it is. Okay, so I did get it right. It is the, oh, let me bring the comments back. I'm still on a weird thing for the comments. Okay, it is the lizard charm. Now I get this confused because we have a lizard and we have a gecko, and obviously lizard and gecko are similar species, but this is the lizard charm. So this again is a full 3D charm. So you've got obviously the front, it goes round, you can see his little shape there, and then his inside underbody, if you like, and then back again. So your lizard charm. Now I like this one because it's paired with the very pastel apple green. You can definitely see that green, and it does get slightly brighter there as well, so it gets into a darker spot of green. Now let me drop this down so you can see. And this is why I love it, because it just looks like the pearl. So this is literally just how it sits. That it sits next to him there, so it looks like the tail and the head is like almost climbing onto the pearl. Just love it. Now what do you think to this one, Cindy? I hope you're happy with the charm itself. Pearl wise, would you like to stick, or would you like to go for a oyster opening? Can you have mystery, please? Of course you can, and keep the shell. That's not a problem. So let me just bring you back up, and let's just pop this safe in here first. Okay, so mystery oyster, you'd like to keep your shell. Is there a certain colour you're hoping for? Both the pig and the duck. Oh, I love the pig charm though, Cindy, Kathy, sorry. Because the pig has got his little snout on the front, then his body, and then when you turn him over, he's got his little tail on the end. It's such a cool charm. Right, let's go down for you, Cindy. Your mystery oyster, and you'd like to keep your shells. So, we've got a softer pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Now straight away in here, you are quadding. Donate the shells, okay? Not a problem, Cindy. There's no more in that one. Donating the shells, thank you ever so much. Now let me dry these pearls up for you. You are quadding, and you've got some two-tonal beautiful pearls here as well. Okay, so number one, you've got a brighter and lighter two-tonal gold. So you can see almost goes into like a pinky gold. Can you see that there? Near where the sand is, it goes almost into a pinky shade of gold. Your pink then is a two-tonal with a purple. So pink, oh, let me get it focused again. Pink, and then it goes darker into that purple. So two-tonal pink and purple. You then have a darker Pepsi blue and a icy blue. So two-tonal gold with pink, two-tonal pink with purple, darker blue and lighter blue. Cindy, I hope you're happy with these colours. I'll just need to know which one of these you'd like on your jewellery, or of course if you're not happy again we can swap them. So if I run them through the board, your gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Your pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. The blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the lighter icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5 as well. What do you think? You'd like the Pepsi blue on the jewellery, Cindy? Of course, all the other pearls are yours as well. It's just which one on that lizard charm there. I'm just going to write this down for you. So we're going to swap and we're going to have Pepsi Blue. Excuse me. Oh, I knew I should have done my hair up. Oh, dearie me. That was really exaggerated movement. I just watched it back. Cindy, my lovely, thank you for the donations of your shells there. I hope then you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Let me pop him up here for you, my lovely. Rings on the rest, jump rings on the loose ones, that's not a problem. Do you mean jump rings or hoop fittings, Cindy? I only ask because I vaguely remember. I'm just gonna, yeah, is it hoop fittings, which is the slide-on fitting, or jump rings, which is that smaller ring, which is like on the charms at the moment? That's right, Jenny, yes. Oh, was it, Kathy? Yeah, we won't be buying that shampoo. Oh gosh. In fact, I've got a clip here. When Aaron comes in, I might get him to just clip it back. It's a beautiful clip though. Hoop fitting, yeah. Okay, so the invoice for the hoop fittings will get sent across tomorrow for you, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form, Cindy. I do hope that you'll be happy with everything there, and then that's safe up there for you. Now I've got Tracy Chamberlain up next, and then after Tracy I'll be doing an updated order list. So if you've ordered, you'll see whereabouts you are in the list, and if you would like to order, you can do so, and you can still be added on for today. Now we've had quite a few people who've not been here so far, so obviously we've added Tracy back in, and we've still got another 3 or 4 people who haven't been here yet. So if any of those people who were booked in for today are here now, let me know so I can add you in as well. Tracy, hello. Now Tracy, you have got one colour splash. So let's go across to the wheel for you. Is there a certain colour or a certain type of themed charm that you would like? So I'm going to give them a mix for you. So good luck, my lovely. Mix, spin. Dearie me. My wording today is so muddled up. Okay, so we've spun the wheel. Let's have a little look. Oh, it hasn't clicked over. So you have a blue today. So the blue is the random themed bucket, and we've got the lighter blue envelope there. So let's get this one open. Okay, so in here you have got, let me have a look. Oh, okay, so just looking at the pearl. Okay, so we've got the the safety pin charm. I was about to call it the paper clip, but it's not paper clip. It is the safety pin charm. Now this does not come apart like a safety pin. Okay, it is solid 925 silver, just squeezing it. Like, it doesn't come open like a safety pin. Okay, it is just a image, if you like. It's not an image, it's fully, but yeah, it's not a safety pin. It is 925 silver. It is just the design of a safety pin. Okay, just wanted to confirm that, because obviously it's not going to come loose, or it's not going to poke anybody in when you're wearing it on your wrist or anything like that. So 925 silver safety pin charm here. Now this one reminds me of sewing and actually younger years where I'd used to safety pin things if I needed to. But pearl wise, so charm wise, I hope you're happy with the charm. Pearl wise, I've paired him with a larger, darker gunmetal grey. He's almost black. If I just hold him against the sand, yeah, he's not fully black, as you can see. He's just that slightly lighter, darker gunmetal grey. I'm going to hold him so you can see where he drops alongside the safety pin here. So he does, so without touching anything, he does sort of drop right in the centre, as you can see there. And then once it's resting, if you're like put your arm down and it's resting or anything, it does go straight next to it. Okay, so it sort of drops, holds in front or behind depending on which way you clip it, or slide it onto your bracelet, and then it will go next to it. Did it, Linda? I didn't realise that. Now, what do you think to your pearl, Tracy? If you're happy with your pearl, that's perfect, we can stick. And if you prefer to, we can go for an oyster opening. It's completely up to you. Now, Kathy, was it like actually the safety pins? Because I'd be so scared that like in the middle of the night to then put a safety pin anywhere near a baby, like when you're tired and you go to change a nappy. That would terrify me. I don't know. Obviously, if I had to do it, it would be very, very safe. But yeah, it would terrify me. You can have an oyster opening with that, my lovely. Let me bring you back up and then we'll grab that oyster for you. Can you have mystery and keep the shells? Oh, that bag's got a big hole in him. Let me not use that for that. Let's pop that to the side. I can use that for something else. There we go. So, mystery oyster, keep your shells. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Mystery oyster. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to do that in the middle of the night. Just woken up and having to change a nappy with a safety pin. Bless you. Scary. Right, let's go down. Like all of them. Okay, so let's get him open for you. Light pop there. Oh gosh, Siobhan. Is he okay? Oh gosh, Julie, exactly. It's just, yeah, wow. There is your mother of pearl. You can see that there's no pearls on that side. And we actually, oh, he ran away. We actually have a darker pearl here. So let's have a squidge. Your dad sounds like a funny man, Siobhan. And there's no more in that one. So Tracy, we have a darker chocolate pearl here. Now I'm just going to clean the shells up because you'd like to keep them. And then I'll hold the pearl up so you can have a closer look. Okay, so darker chocolate. What do you think to this one? Would you be happy with this one to go onto that charm? Or would you like to swap him for a different colour? If I run him through the board for you, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Can you have a rose gold? Of course you can. Okay, what do you think this rose gold here, my lovely? What do you think to this one? That's perfect. Perfect. Okay, so let me just write all this down for you. Oh, yep, yeah. So I'm going to wrap up your shells. And then let's pop this on here, and we're going to swap to rose gold. Tracy, my lovely, I've got that all down for you then, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And I've just popped that up there for you. Now we're going to be doing an updated order list. I'm just going to print off any orders that have come in, and then I'll do a verbal and a written order list so you can hear it as I type it out, and then I'll post it in the comments here and on the page as well so you can all see. I do like a safety pin. Actually, a lot of my ceiling has got safety pins. Actually, no, I changed it from safety pins. It used to have safety pins. It doesn't have safety pins anymore. It's now got the Velcro things, but the first time I tried it to put it up, I tried safety pins and they didn't stay up, which is why I changed it. Okay, is that going to print? Yep, there we go. Just double check squidgy pops. Okay. So let's do an updated order list. I'm going to be typing it as I read it. And then, like I said, I will pop them. I will pop it in the comments and on the page as well, so you can sort of see whereabouts you are. So, up next is going to be Angela Sylvester. And then we have Stephanie Greenfield. Oh, this person here, it's for somebody else. So let me just have a quick look who it's for. I will double check, Linda. I normally double check as we go through, so it's not a problem. So the first two people I said, and then we have a Chantel Dixon. There we go. Oh, I need to put that on the list as well. So let's start again. So we have a Angela S, Stephanie G, Chantel Dixon, and then a Sarah Atchinson. Kathy Rax. Does it not come with an oyster opening, Linda? Let me have a look for you. Linda, you'd be the person up next. So I'm just having a quick look. I want to say I think it does. Yeah, it does come with an oyster opening, my lovely. It does say in the comments there. So, so after Kathy was Linda Southam. Thank you, Bab. Then it's Kira Hendry. And that's it. So let me run through that again. So Angela S, Stephanie G, Chantel D, Sarah A, Kathy R, Linda S and Kira H. So we're adding 7 people on the order list. The list is still open, so if you would like to order, can still be added on for today. order list on the page, there's going to be a dotted line and then the new order list, so you can sort of see whereabouts you are. So that's just posting now. That's posted. Refresh the page, you'll see it there. And then if I pop it into the comments for you as well, there we go. Do you need that? Okay. Naughty Aaron. No, he's doing he's booking the Zumba for me. I asked him to come in and book it so I don't change my mind. So he had to grab my phone to book it. I did. Oh, did you stick your tongue out? Oh. Hey, can you put my hair up in this clip for me? No. No, you just need to pull it back and then clip it for me.
It's multiple directional movements.
It's multiple directional movements, yes. Angela, hello. Just bear with me a moment so Aaron can just sort my hair out. So basically pull both of the bottom, so the bits that aren't up in the ponytail. Hang on, wait, get them all, otherwise it's going to annoy me. Yep, and then twist up. Like twist together and go up. And then clip. Possibly a bit tighter, so a bit clip and push and then release. I mean that's a lot better. That's off my neck. That'll be fine. No, that'll be fine. Thank you, Bab. I feel a bit silly, but it's, yeah, that's perfect. Thank you, darling. Right. Angela, hello. Thank you for bearing with me there. So you have got you've got 2 colour splashes. So Aaron is the hairdresser. No. 2 colour splashes. Let's go across to the wheel. Is there a certain theme or a certain colour that you're hoping for? You're not too bad at hair now, are you? Aaron learnt to do hair for our daughter, so he could do her hair every now and then, just like put it in a ponytail and stuff. You can do a plait, if it goes up into ponytail, you can do it in plait, can't you? Mm-hmm. So Aaron's got quite good at hair actually, so he can do it with Aurora. He really is a good one, Kayla. He is. Hoping for maybe a yellow and a purple. Okay, Angela, good luck, my lovely. Let's give him a spin. So spin number 1. No way. Your first one is a yellow. Well done. Is that done, Bab? Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. So you have a yellow there. So yellow is the one you was hoping for. And yellow is a animal themed charm. Let's come across. And in here, now this one is in our Potterheads section on the website. Okay, so this is the Twitwoo charm. So this is the owl charm here. Now this is only a single-sided charm. There doesn't have anything on the back apart from obviously the outline of the design on the other side and the 925 stamp. But this is the owl charm, so you can see all the detail there. So I hope you're happy with the charm itself. Pearl wise, you've got this gorgeous deep sea green pearl on him here. If I let him drop so you can see the pearl without me holding it. So deep sea green with the owl. Now, pearl wise, if you're happy with that one, you can stick. Or if you would prefer to, you can go for an oyster opening. What do you think with that one, Angela? Oh, you can see the green away from the white. You can see that green more. Look at that. Oh, I love them together. So I'm just getting it, so there we go. You can see them both there. Oyster, please. Not a fan of green. That's absolutely fine. What we're going to do though, because you do have 2 colour spins, we're going to do your second spin, and then that way with your second charm, if you wanted an oyster opening, we can do them together at the end. Or if you stick with your next one, we'll still do that oyster opening. I hope that's okay. So you said you was hoping for yellow and purple, so fingers crossed for purple this time then. Good luck, my lovely. That was a really big spin, that one. And we have... Oh, it hasn't clicked over. So it is blue. It didn't quite click over into the purple then. So blue is a random themed charm. So let's come back across. And in here, and you have the Cloud Charm. So this one is the Cloud Charm. You can see it's very reflective. It's the same on both sides, and it is the cloud design. And we've paired this one with a bridal white. So I hope you're happy with the charm itself. Cloud charm with a bridal white. What do you think to this one? Again, charm wise. I tried to say charm and cloud together. Charm wise, I hope you're happy. Pearl wise, would you like to stick or would you like to go for a oyster opening? Oyster, please. Love the charm. Okay, perfect. So let's bring you back up. You've got 2 oyster openings then. So what 2 oysters would you like to go for, Angela? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? This is the other colour mug he got me. So it's the same style as the one before, but this one is like a 2-tonal blue kind of... it's got like a brown chocolatey handle and... yeah, love it. Sorry. So mystery oyster, donate the shells. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Number 1 and number 2. Number 1 and number 2. And let's go down. The only thing with collecting mugs is that we don't actually have a 4 mug set. Do you know like how you can buy mugs in a set? So then you can like offer tea to guests in the same mugs. Yeah, we don't have that. We normally just buy 1 of each mug. So then we've got different mugs. Oh, now let's get these open for you, Angela. So oyster number 1. Would love a dove grey for the cloud and maybe a deep purple on the owl. Okay. So oyster number 1, there is your mother of pearl. And I can see a darker peeper there. Let me pop him out. And I'm just going to have a squidge in here for you. There's no more in that one. So you have a darker chocolate from your first oyster. And then moving on to oyster number 2, which again is a mystery oyster. You've got a double pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. And with this one, you are quadding. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You've got your 4 pearls in the one oyster there. And again, there's no more in that one. Okay, so let me dry these up for you, and then you can have a closer look. Now, we don't have dove grey or a darker purple here, so as you know, if you're not happy, we can swap them. But let me show you them first, and then you can make your decision, my lovely. So we've got a darker chocolate at the top there. And then you've got a bright hot pink, a brighter watermelon, a lemon yellow, and a icy blue. So chocolate, bright pink, watermelon, lemon yellow, and icy blue. If I run them through the board, your chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, he's a runaway. Not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Your pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Lemon yellow's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5 as well. What do you think, Angela? What would you like to do? I'm just going to write down, because we're swapping these, aren't we? So we're going to have, what have we got? We've got the cloud and we've got the owl. So swap with both, and we're going to go to change the chocolate for a dove grey. So dove grey. And the yellow for the deep purple. Okie dokie, let me grab those colours for you so you can just have a closer look. Dove grey. Let's move these ones up out of the way. So dove grey and a deep purple. Oh, runaways. There we go. Oh no, the lid wasn't on. Oh, fiddlesticks and spidachios. There we go. Oh, I've got pearls all over the desk, all over the floor. Oh, dearie me. Right, we've got these ones for now, and I'll have to clean that up after the live. Let's try that purple. I need to put these lids on properly so it doesn't happen. Oh, Star, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. Right, what do we think to this dove grey and the deep dark purple? Now, if that's too dark a purple, let me know and we can grab you a different, a slightly lighter shade. Oh gosh, I don't mind, but the pearls run everywhere. Like you don't you don't know, like they just roll off, and then obviously I've got a scour everywhere because I can't have anybody come in the office and accidentally slip on a pearl, if you like. So it's, oh dearie me. But no, what do you think to that dove grey and that purple there? I'm just going to take the other 3 away because, oh, they're yours, but I'm just going to pop them in here because we're happy with those. Slightly lighter purple. That's absolutely fine. Oh, it's fine, Barbara. It's my own fault. I need to learn to tighten the lids up properly. It's because they're like catch thread lids. So if I just do that, it can come off easily. I have to make sure I twist it on so then it's on. What do we think to this one? Oh yeah, definitely, Sue. I can't risk the dogs. I mean, to be fair, Kovu doesn't. I mean, I can pop a pearl next to him and he'll just ignore it. Even if it's on the floor, he'll ignore it. But yeah, Rafiki hasn't learned that pearls aren't food yet. Not that he's eaten a pearl, but yeah, I wouldn't want him to be in here with any on the floor. Is that purple okay there for you, Angela? That's perfect. Perfect. Okay. So I've popped these on here and I've got all of that down for you. So Angela, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. Put a tights on the hoover head and have a hoover round. Oh, possibly. Yeah, possibly. That might work. Angela, you're very welcome. I'll get them all. I always do. It's fine. Right. That's the first time I broke my neck on a dog right now. Oh gosh. Well, no, it's just, yeah, it's fine. That will be picked up. I moan about it, but it doesn't take too long. Right, up next today is Stephanie Greenfield. Stephanie, are you here? Tomorrow is Monday. To make me feel better, yeah. Monday morning. Be fine. Be fine. Stephanie, hello, hello, hello. You also have a colour splash. So, is there a certain colour or theme that you're hoping for? Let's give the wheel a spin. Good luck, my lovely. You're hoping for the nature pendants. That's green. Oh, it's not green. You have a yellow. So yellow is an animal themed charm. Now I'd say that the yellow is the closest to the green, if you like. So green's nature, yellow's animal. So let's hopefully there's something in here that you're going to be happy with, Stephanie. Let's get him open. And in here we have the unicorn charm. Now, I don't know what this stance is. I would say it's prancing, but it's not prancing. It's like standing on its hind legs. Unicorn. Again, it's an all-round charm, so it is a 3D charm. Look at his detail there. So he's got all his tail, his mane, his little unicorn horn. And you can see the detail all the way around that pearl there. So I hope you're happy with that one. Just going to get him focused again. Pearl wise, I've paired this one with a brighter chocolate bronze. I think I remember why I did this. It's because when I think unicorns, because of my daughter, I think pinks and purples, and I wanted to be a little bit different. So I picked chocolate bronze to give it that magical bronzy feel, but yeah, to just give it a little bit of a difference to the normal pinks and purples that I associate with unicorns. Now, of course, it is your charm, Stephanie. So charm-wise, again, I hope you're happy with him. Pearl-wise, though, if you're happy with the bronze, you can stick. And if you're not happy, you can, of course, go for your oyster opening so you can get a different colour pearl. What do you think and what would you like to do? Stick or go for a oyster opening? Of course you can. Mystery Oyster, keep your shell, not a problem. Let's bring you back up again. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So Mystery Oyster. And let's go down. So in here, hoping for purple. Are you hoping for a lighter or a darker purple, or don't you mind? So we've got a lighter pop there. Oh, there's your mother of pearl. Now, oh no, you're keeping your shells. Let's pop that there. Now you are twinning, and you're twinning with two-tonal Blurple twins. Now, Stephanie, Blurple is a mix between blue and purple. And you've got two tonal twins here. So we've got definite lighter and darker colours as we go around the pearl there. So I'm just going to clean up the shells, and then I'm going to hold them up so you can have a closer look. And then you can let me know what you think to these. You love those. They are. And actually, for a unicorn, I love this because it's, with the two-tonalness, it gives you that more magical feel, in my opinion. So this is the darker Blurple section, and you can already see it's got lighter and darker areas as you go around the pearl. So that's pearl number 1. And pearl number 2 is the same, but of course it just has different markings because the same colouring, just different markings. What do you think to these? Now, if you're happy with these, I can pop one of them on the jewellery, and then of course the other one is yours. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you, Stephanie. So again, it's completely up to you. Just let me know what you think and what you would like to do. If I run them through the board, pearl number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And pearl number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. So they're measuring at different sizes there. You love them. Perfect. Now, do you have a preference to which one that you'd like on the jewellery? We've got the 8.5 or the 8. So one's larger and one's just slightly smaller there. So I'm going to bring you back up so I can wrap these up here. But do you have a preference to whether you'd like the larger or the smaller one on the jewellery? So we're going to be swap to Blurple. We did, Angela, yes. And do we any more? I don't know. Let me have a little look. We definitely did. We had a rainbow in that held multiple pearls that you could, it was a cage pendant that you could swap them around in. Just logging on just to see if I've got any in stock at the moment. What do you think, Stephanie? Do you prefer... Oh, the bigger one. Sorry, I didn't see. So the bigger one on the jewellery, and then the other one is yours. Okay, Stephanie, I hope you're happy with that then. And of course, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. I've wrapped up your shells for you. And then that's safe up there for you. Would it be as simple as being called rainbow? Rainbow cage. Oh, I don't think I can. I don't think it's in stock. Stephanie, you're very, very welcome. I'm just going to have the quickest look ever. Oh, it hurts my eyes when I try to look that quickly. We've got the Love's Content, which is the multiple one. TARDIS. Okay, it's not there. Let me look one more place. If not, then it'll be out of stock at the moment. Yeah, definitely. The order list is still open, so if you have ordered, we'll definitely add you on for today. No, it's not in stock. So yeah, we'll definitely add you on for today. I'll do an updated order list when we get to the end of the current one. But yeah, sorry Angela, my lovely, it's not in stock at the moment. Right, up next today is Chantel Dixon. Chantel, are you here? Oh, my eyes have gone a bit funny. Chantel, hello my lovely. Chantel, you have got one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? It is the last night tonight for our colour splash. This will not be back again. Finishes today. Mystery and keep the shells as well. And you're hoping for a darker... Oh, just knocked that over. There we go. You're hoping for a darker blue. Okay, so Mystery Oyster. Let's get him open. Keeping your shells and hoping for a darker blue. So let's go down, and in here you've got a slight double pop there. Oh, now in here there's your mother of pearl. Now I can't see a darker blue, but I can see two lighter blues, and you are quadding. Chantel, you have got 4 pearls in that one oyster there. There's no more in that one. Now I'm just going to clean the shells up for you, and then we'll have a closer look. Blues wise, the blues are two-tonal and they are different to each other. I'll say you've got definite slightly more darker pearl and then a slightly lighter pearl as well, and then you've got snow white twins as well here. So let's go through all of your colours for you. So we've got, this is the darker of the two. The two-tonal icy blue, still lighter and darker in areas, but he definitely has that more darker area to him. You've got the lighter icy blue, which is two-tonal, but overall he's lighter than his twin. And then you've got 2 snow whites as well. That looks like it's a sneaky Christmas oyster there. Now, these are all yours, Chantel. If you're happy with the colours, that's perfect. And then if you're not happy, we can swap them for you. So it's completely up to you. Your Snow White number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. Snow White number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7, so they're the same size there. The lighter icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the brighter icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. What do you think, and what would you like to do? swap the white, swap a white for a royal blue, of course. Are you happy with the other ones, or would you like to swap those? What do we think to that blue there? Lighter icy blue for the emerald green. The closest we've got to emerald green is like a bright sea green. I'll show you and then you can let me know if you're happy with that shade. Seaweed, where's sea green? That blue's perfect, perfect. Where have I put it? Apple green, Oh, it was in there, it was just knocked over. Okay. I was about to start looking in the other boxes then. So emerald green, I would say possibly this one. Okay, what do we think for this green here? Perfect, Chantel. I'm glad you're happy with those. Let me just wrap all of this up for you then, my lovely. And then if I pop your pearls in here as well. Chantel, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. That's on there. You've wrapped your shells up as well for you, and that's all safe up there for you. And you're very, very welcome. Okay, up next today is Sarah Atchinson. Sarah, are you here? Sarah. Oh, Sarah. Sorry, on the order form it doesn't have the H on the end, so I keep calling you Sarah. I'm ever so sorry. Sarah. Sarah, you have got 2 colour splash spins. Is there any colours that you're hoping for, or any themed charms that you're hoping for, my lovely? Let's go for spin number 1. Good. Oh, I released. What I'm going to do is, let me bring you back. It is green. Now, I didn't mean to spin like that. I normally do a big spin. So this, you can either have that spin, or we can do spin number 1 again. Okay, so I'm so sorry that I sort of slipped off. So I'm going to allow either you can have the green, or we can spin number 1 again, because I meant to give it a big spin like I normally do. What would you like? Would you like to stay with the green there, or I'm going to do a big spin? So sorry. What would you like to do, Sarah? Let's go with the green. Okay, bless you. So green is nature. Let's bring you back across then. Bless you. On the second one, I'll give it a really, really, really good spin. Okay, so in here. Oh, it's a lovely one. It's a good one. You have, and the pearl is okay, so you have got the Poppy Field Charm. So you can see there the poppies in the poppy field. It's the plain silver disc on the back. Obviously I will be buffing everything up. It's just because it's been in there. So this is the poppy charm. As you can see, it's almost got that textured behind the poppies there. Oh, let me just get it focused one more time. Look at him. Okay, and then the pearl I've paired this with, it is a gorgeous brighter red. Let me drop this down so you can see that red sits beautifully in front of the charm there, and it can move around, as you can see. Now Sarah, charm wise, I hope you're happy with the charm. Pearl wise, it almost looks like he's got that darker colour going down the centre of the pearl. Can you see that? Stick with that one. Oh, I'm glad you're happy with him, Sarah. So that was a good choice to stick with the green. Right, let me pop that safely in there. So spin number 2 is going to be a better spin. So good luck. Oh, really, really, really fast spin. Oh, that was a good spin. I think I made up for it. Oh, and it hasn't clicked over. So close to being purple there. It is yellow, as it didn't click over. So yellow is the animal themed charm. So we've gone for a brighter yellow here. And in your animal charm, let's get him open. Oh, another nice one. Okay, so we've got a bright sunshine yellow, and this is with the Starfish Charm. So lots of detail on the starfish. Now the starfish is only single-sided, so on the reverse side, I mean, it's still a pretty starfish on this side actually. For the back of the charm, that is a pretty back of charm, but all the detail is on the front here, as you can see. Pearl wise, I've paired him with a beautiful sunshine yellow, and let me hold it down next to the charm so you can see. What do you think to this one? Sarah, again, charm wise, I hope you're happy with him. It's not, is it, Lorraine? I mean, it's got all the details. I mean, it has got detailing on the back. It's got all the little raised sections going around the inner section of the star. But I've never personally seen the back of the starfish, so I've always concentrated on the front of it. Love this one too, and you'd like to keep the pearl again. Sarah, I'm glad you're happy with both of them there. Let me pop them in here for you. And then on here. So I'm just going to write down that we're going to stick with those. Oh, I didn't realise, Lorraine. I tell you what, I'm going to make a note so I can look into that, and then I can confirm or deny if the charm is the 3D charm. Starfish charm 3D question mark. I'll know what I mean with that. Okay. Now, Sarah, you're very, very welcome. That's safe up there, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And up next is Kathy Rex. Kathy, are you here? Do they really? I didn't imagine Starfish. I don't know what I imagine the back of the Starfish to be like, actually. There's me who watches all these like sea life documentaries and everything, but I've never seen one about a starfish. Kathy, hello. Kathy, you have got 2 oyster openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Definitely a 3D starfish. I'm so intrigued. I'm gonna look into it, and then yeah, I can update that if it is. I just honestly thought it had a nicer detailed back. I mean, looking back at it, that is silly of me. But no, I'll have a look. It'll be good to know. Ah, that's true, Lorraine. Ooh. I'm definitely gonna, I might find a documentary. I like a sea life documentary. I'll find one on starfish. Mystery, donate the shells, Kathy, and any colour. Okay, so 1 and 2 mystery oysters. Let's get these open. Donating the shells and any colour. Let's go down. Mystery oyster number 1. Beautiful deep pop with that one. And there's your mother of pearl. And in here you are twinning. Twinning with darker silver twins there, my lovely. There's no more in that one. I'm just going to pop these in the sand for you. So your first oyster has given you darker silver twins. Ah, so you learn something every day. Thank you, Kay. Kathy, moving on to oyster number 2, which is your mystery oyster again there. Lighter double pop there. Oh, and you've got a runaway. There's your mother of pearl. And we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Kathy, you are quadding. Suzanne, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there. Okay, so Kathy, you've got a darker purple, a brighter pink, a bright icy blue, and a coral. And then you've got twinning darker silvers as well. Now, what do you think to these, my love? Hello? Hello? Right, is that working? If not, I'm going to have to unplug everything. Yes? Are we back? Time for charades. Are we back? Back. Okay, sorry, it seemed to, I don't know, I just sort of rebooted that bit there. We're back. Okay, sorry about that, Kathy. Where did you hear up to? You've got twinning dark silvers, a dark purple, bright pink, icy blue, and a lighter coral. Let me run them. I did measure them. Both silvers were 7.5. Your purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The pink's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Icy blue's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And then the silvers I did measure and they were both 7.5. Again, sorry about that, Kathy. What do you think? What would you like to do? Oh, okay, so can we switch the pink and the coral for brighter autumn peach? Do these all need to be the same sizes? So 2 autumn peach, swap the blue for a matching purple and swap the silver for jeans blue. Both the silvers for denim blue. My denim blue is purpley blue. I'll show you and then you can decide if that's okay. What other colour did we say? Oh, matching purple. Let's have a look. Can I match? I think I would be able to match that purple. I think I could match the purple, but I may need to match it off of the live just so I can go through. Oh, that's the right shade, just different size. Nope, that's not it. Nope. Ta-da! The match could well be on the floor. I think I've done it. Da, 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 da. What do you think to those? Of course I can, Kathy. Just confirm if those colours are okay and I'll write this down. So we're going to have purple on there. You'd like to be invoiced for the denim on studs and the peach on flower swing earrings. Let me just double check the flower swing on the website for you. Yep, swing flower earrings I can definitely do, and the studs, that's not a problem as well. And the colours are perfect, so those are for you. For purples on your earrings, you're going to be invoiced for the denim blues to go onto studs and for the peach to go on the swing flower earrings. I hope you're happy with that, Kathy. Oh no, you're very, very welcome. So the invoice for the earrings will get sent across tomorrow, and that will go to the email address that's on the order form. Okay, that's on there for you. Thank you again for the donations with your shells, and that's safe up there for you. It's pretty. Right, up next today is Linda Southam. Linda, are you here? Linda, I've just seen you, haven't we? So yeah, hopefully you're still here, my lovely. Linda, hello, hello, hello. Can we have Nunu Rainbow Oyster donate the shells? And you're hoping for Dove Grey. Okay, so Nunu Rainbow Oyster. Let's get him open. And let's go down for you. So in here. What did we say? Donate the shells. Okay. There's one side. And the other side. He's not a Dove Grey there. He is a darker chocolate pearl there, Linda. There's no more in that one. So let's dry him up for you. Now, as you know, if you're not happy with this colour, we can swap him for you. And again, if you are happy, that's perfect. So here is the chocolate in the sand for you. And if I run him through the board, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. Of course you can. That's not a problem. Let's move him to the side. And then a Dove Grey. Oh, I mean, that one, that runaway was perfect. Let me hold this up for you, Linda, so you can have a look and just let me know if this is the correct shade that you're hoping for. Minstrels. I haven't had minstrels in like years. Let me bring you back up again. Is that one okay for you? That's perfect. Perfect, Linda. Okay, so that's in there, and then on here as well. Linda, thank you for the donations with your shells, and as always, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well, and that's safe up there for you. Revels for you, Stella. Again, I haven't had Revels. Minstrels, it's like a chocolate, it's like a hard coated chocolate, coin sized chocolate. It's like slightly domed, and then it's got a softer chocolate in the middle. So yeah, coin-sized chocolate, slightly domed, with a harder shell with chocolate in the middle. It will, Linda. It will indeed. Right, up next then today is Kira Hendry. Kira, are you here? After Kira, I will be doing an updated order list. So if you have ordered, you'll know whereabouts you are on the order list. And if you would like to order, there's still space available. Kind of like a Smartie, different taste but yeah, kind of like the Smartie shape, but bigger. Sounds almost like your truffles. Whereabouts are you, Barbara? Truffles, I don't know what. Is that like a chocolate treat, if you like? It's so, oh, I love it. We've all got different, so interested. Oh really, Sue? They melt in your mouth but not in your hand. That's true actually, yeah. A grown-up Smartie. What's a truffle? I need to know. I'm Kira. Sorry, I was about to call you again. I've just seen you pop up there. Hello, Kira, my lovely. Kira, you have a colour splash. So let's go across to the wheel for you. Is there a certain colour or themed charm that you're hoping for? Soft chocolate ganache covered in a hard chocolate. Okay, yeah, it sounds very similar. Oh. How do you know which ones are the orange ones though, Karen? Because surely you have to bite into them to find out that they're orange. Open to anything, Kira. Okay, good luck, my lovely. And you have a purple. It clicked over just as it almost stopped there. So purple is a crystal themed charm. And in here, let's go down. Okay, so in here, oh, look at this. So this is a rectangle crystal charm. Now, we've seen a rectangle crystal charm today, but obviously this is a different colour. Look at this. This is a pure, it's a gold charm. Now, this isn't golden shadow. It is like a golden crystal charm. Look at that colour. It is gorgeous. So you can see it's got lighter and brighter, like a yellowy gold there. Now I've paired this with a bright, bold autumn peach. Now let me drop this down so you can see them together. Oh, hang on, let me hold it so it drops down. There we go. Look at these two together. This is summer on a charm. Oh, come on, let's focus it. Look at these. What do you think, Kira, my lovely? Now, charm-wise, I hope you're happy with him. Pearl-wise, if you're happy, you can stick. And if you're not happy, we can go for an oyster opening. What do you think? What would you like to do? Are you happy with that one, or would you like to change the pearl? I'm just going to bring you back up. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, thinking about chocolate now, that's not good. I'm on a diet, so I'm not allowed said chocolates. Not too bad. Oh, it's lovely together. They go so well together. You'll stick with that one. I'm sorry, Kira, I didn't see that comment at all, but I'm glad you're happy with him there. So let me just pop this on here. Oh, need staples. Kira, I'm sorry again, I didn't see that comment, but I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. That's safe on there for you. And then that's up there as well. Perfect. No, Sue, talking about food's okay for me. Even seeing it, because obviously I've got Aaron and the kids in the house who eat what, obviously their normal food. So yeah, seeing it's fine. It's just certain days I'm like, ah. But most of the time I'm okay. Kira, you're very, very welcome. Oh, bless you, Linda. Well, thank you for joining us today. Right, so if we do an updated order list, then let me just really quickly refresh this just so I can see. Yep, there is an order there as well. Let me print that off and then we can do the updated order list for you. It's just printing. It's the closest you get to chocolate. Oh, bless you, Tara. Although curly, from what I'm not on Slimming World this time, but from what I remember with Slimming World, curly whirlies weren't that much, like sin-wise. Like if you could have like a part of a curly whirly and then they were good because they lasted longer, or I can't remember 100%. But off the top of my head, they weren't too bad. Don't hold me to it if it's not when you check the sins on it though. Right, so updated order list then. We've got 3 people on the order list. So we've got Hannah Chan, you're up next. And then is it Callan Faris? I hope I pronounced that correctly, my lovely. And then you've got Sophie North. Okay, so Hannah Chan, are you here? You can have a Freddo too. Oh, can you? See, I personally am better just not to have it. So if I had, say, a Freddo, I'd want another Freddo. So I'm best not to have it and then I'm fine. Hannah, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hannah, you have a colour splash as well today. So let's go across to the wheel for you. Is there a certain colour or a certain themed charm that you're hoping for? Oh, Kaylin. Oh, bless you. Thank you. I'll try to remember for when I call you in a moment, my lovely. So, Hannah, let's give this a spin for you. Good luck, my lovely. Like the surprise. Okay. You have a red. I'm so sorry, Aaron just told me my daughter's doesn't feel very well, so I just needed to reply really quickly, so I'm sorry for pausing then. But you have a red, Hannah. So red is the love themed charm. We haven't had one of these yet today. Oh, I've gone straight for the one on the end. So the love themed charm is the darker red. Let's get him open. Yeah, I think she's fine. I think it will be more she's had a bad dream and she's saying she doesn't feel very well, because that's what she's done in the past, bless her. But yeah, I just needed to double check that she was okay, so that's why I text back then. So sorry, Hannah, for pausing then. Right, so your red love themed envelope is in here. Oh, okay, so I don't think this one is on the website yet. I think this is going to be on the website soon. So this is the back. So on the back you've just got a very reflective silver heart. Oh, bless you, Jenny. Yeah, that's the age. I think she's not 14 yet, but that's the sort of mentality that we've been in before. Bless her. But we still always need to check, don't we, that they're okay. So that's the reverse side. Now the first on the front, it does have some engraving on him. So it says, oh, actually you can read that there. I know it is backwards, but of course it'll be the right way round for you. It says, I love you, and it has a little engraved flower on him there as well. So it's a I love you heart with a flower. And then pearl-wise, I've paired him with this deep, dark purple. And I thought it just gives that flash of purple, flash of colour, but then it gives more of the detail to the heart itself. Now, as the pearl drops, it does drop centrally, as you can see. So it sits, let's see if I can get it back on here. It sits, there we go. Oh. As it drops, it sits centrally, but as you saw, just give it a little movement and it goes to the side. Now pearl, sorry, I keep saying pearl, charm wise, I hope you're happy with that. Pearl wise, would you like to stick, or would you like to go for an oyster opening? It's your favourite coloured pearl? No way. Does that mean we're sticking, or would you like to go for the oyster? I'm just going to bring you back up there, Hannah. Stick, really happy with that one. Perfect. He is yours then, my lovely. So if I pop him in there for you and on there. Hannah, thank you again for being so understanding. But with your jewellery, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. There we go. She's fine, by the way, everybody. She's fine. He's just going to go take her back to bed, bless her. Right. Up next then today is... Oh, now, I believe you said Kaylin. Kaylan? Kaylan. Fingers crossed. Kaylan Farris, are you here? Oh, was it Kaylin? Kaylan. Hello, my lovely. Mystery, keep the shells. That's perfect. Is it Kaylin or Kaylan? Just because I don't want to get it wrong. So you do have 2 mystery oysters altogether, and you'd like to keep your shells. That's perfect. So 1 and 2 mystery oysters. Let's grab this for your shells. And I'm just going to get these open for you. There's 1 and 2. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So let's go down. We're going to start with your mystery oyster number 1. So good luck, my lovely. Lighter double pop with that one there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. Now I'll clean that up for you in just a moment. Now straight away in here, I can see a 2-tonal icy blue. So I can already see the lighter and the darker areas of your blue here. I'm just having a squidge and there's no more in that one. So let's dry this up, pop him in the sand. And like I said, I'm going to clean the shells at the end for you, okay? So this icy blue, Kaylin, oh bless you. I don't think all my comments are coming through, guys. So those of you who are commenting on the comments I'm looking for, thank you ever so much. Because, yeah, not all the comments are coming through, so I'm not ignoring anybody. I just think because I'm on a different comment screen, because my original comments wasn't working, now they're not all coming through. So do let me know. So thank you guys. So Kaylin, this is your icy blue, lighter and brighter areas, as you can see as you go around that pearl there. And then moving on to mystery oyster number 2. You've got a lighter pop there. Ooh, and in here, there's your mother of pearl. Now we have 1 and 2 runaways. I can see a 3rd pearl there as well. You have triples. Thank you for the tea, Bab. There's no more in that one. You have triples. You have got 3 pearls in the 1 oyster there. So let me just dry these up for you. You've got 1 dark silver, 2 dark silver, and a burgundy red. Now I'm just going to clean the shells up for you, and then we're going to have a closer look at those pearls. Is it, Kirsty? They're not as popular, like they don't come out as often as the other multiples, but they are there. Okay, so there is that there, and let's have a closer look at your pearls. So 2 tonal icy blue, then 2 darker silvers, and a darker burgundy red. You love them. You'd like to swap the icy blue for another burgundy and the 2 silvers for Snow White. Of course we can. Let me grab those for you, then I'll measure the end pearls then. So 2 Snow Whites. Oh. Do you need them to be the same size? Right, Snow White. Yeah, I thought it could be a Christmassy one, that one. Oh, there we go. And the burgundy's the same size. Okay, I've done the whites the same now as well. I believe they're the same by eye. Of course, we can measure them. The red, oh no, that's the black cherry. Let me get the burgundy. Okay, so your red, let's have a look. Just a touch too dark, that one. So let's go for, no, that one's going to be too bright, isn't it? Yeah. So in between that one. Nope, too bright. Right, that one's good, but that's the wrong size. So that one. That's too big, too small. So one in between, it's going to have to be possibly, nope, too bright. It may be that I might have to size it off of the live. Match one off of the live. As you can see, I'm definitely going to be able to, oh no, I've got one, there we go. I was going to say I'm definitely going to be able to do it, it's just a matter of finding the correct, wait, yeah, that's right. Okay, so what do you think to these colours? Are you happy with those? And then I'll measure them for you. So you'd like the reds on the earrings. Just confirm for me, my lovely. Snow White number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Snow White number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. So they are measuring the same size. Red number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5 as well. Okay, are we happy with these? And is it the reds on the jewellery? Great together. Yeah, see, it's just a matter of finding the correct shade and the correct size. Sometimes I can do that on the live. Sometimes I do say to do that off of the live. And that's just if there's a lot of options or if it's a slightly more unusual size or colour, we do them off the live. But most of the time I do try to do them where you guys can then confirm the colour for me. But Kaylin, yes, reds in the jewellery, eventually want a cage for the whites. Not a problem. Well, I hope you're happy with them. Let me pop them in here for you. And on here, I've wrapped up the shells already, so they're all yours. Let me just pop this down. So we're going to have the reds on the jewellery, and then of course the whites will get sent to you. Kaylin, I'm sorry I couldn't see all your comments there, but I hope you're happy with that. I've wrapped up the shells as well, and of course I hope you'll be happy with it once it arrives. And that's all safe up there for you as well. Perfect. And up next today is Sophie North. Sophie, are you here? Sophie, you've sent loyalty cards. Give me just a moment, my lovely. It takes just a second to load up. Just give me a second. It's loading. Oh, I've got a dark tea this time. Sometimes I quite like a nice stronger tea than normal. It's quite a nice, not shock to the system, but just nice for a change. It's either that or we've run out of milk. I hope not, because we went shopping today. Oh, dearie me. Right, here we go. Lots of emails in, so let's see if I can find you. Who am I looking for? Sophie. Did you send it, was it sent this evening or was it? I don't think I have. Oh, actually, no, let me search your email address. Just sent when ordered. Okay, so it should. I normally drink quite strong, but not not too milky, but this is stronger than normal. I don't have the email, Sophie. Yeah, I don't have anything since 9 o'clock this evening. So, let me just have a look here. Yeah, it's the same. So, shall we do your colour spin first? Because you've got a colour spin, a colour splash and an oyster opening. So shall we do your colour splash first? And then you can send me over the email again, if that's okay. If you go to your sent items, and then you can just resend it if that's easier for you. Just double check the email address is correct there. So if I pop it in for you here, it's info@pearlswithbrecken.com. So it's there, my lovely. So if you're happy to, we'll do your colour splash first. And then you've got your oyster opening here, but hopefully, oh, hang on, wait, you may have just, I think it's just come through. Yeah, it's just come through. No, it's not a problem. It's literally 10:26, it's come through. So you've got 2 loyalty cards to add. That's perfect. Let me book it in and we can do that for you. Okay. So we'll do your oyster openings first then, if that's okay instead. So you've got 3 openings altogether. Let me just close that down again. 3 oyster openings altogether. What 3 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? One natural, 2 mystery, and donate your shells. Okay, so natural, and then 1 and 2. Donating the shells. Sophie, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So 1, 2, and 3. Let's go down. So mystery oyster number 1. Quite a nice lighter but deeper pop, if that makes sense. So in your first oyster, there is your mother of pearl. And I can see a darker peeper straight away there. So you've just popped him out, and we're going to have a squidge in here for you. And there's no more in that one. That darker bit there is just the tail, if you can see that. Let's get that focused. That's not a pearl. It's not a pearl, it's just part of the oyster there. So your first oyster has given you a darker silver. My camera doesn't want to focus now. What happened? What changed? There we go, darker silver. Then moving on to mystery oyster number 2. We have again a lighter pop there. And there is your mother of pearl. And in here you are twinning. Twinning with beautiful, larger purple twins. They are lovely. There's no more in that one. Let me dry these up for you. No lilacs today. There's not been any expand the rainbow oysters though, Jodie. Sometimes they come in the mystery oysters, but they're found more in the expand the rainbow oysters. So look at these larger, darker purples, Sophie. There we go. And then moving on to your last oyster, which is your normal natural oyster. There's one side and the other side. And in here we have a lighter rose gold, and there's no more in that one. Okay, so Sophie, I'll need to know which colour you would like on your jewellery. Let's go through all of these again so you can have a closer look. So you've got a darker silver, twinning larger dark purples, and then a lighter rose gold. And as you know, if you're not happy with any of these, we can swap them for you. Your silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The rose gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And then purple number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And pearl number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5 as well. Swap the silver for a dove grey and swap one purple for a bright yellow. Swap the rose gold for another lighter, maybe unusual colour. Okay, so we're going to have a dove grey, a brighter sunshine yellow, and a lighter unusual colour. Now what I've got here for you is, so there's your original purple with the dove grey and the yellow, and I've grabbed you a light watermelon, and he's got a dark silvery purple spot to him. So overall watermelon all the way around, apart from the dark purple silver spot. Now that is very unusual. But what do you think? Are you happy with that one, or would you prefer to have a different colour? Dove for the jewellery. Perfect. I'll write that down in just a moment. So we're going to have dove grey. Oh, I've just attached them. Are you happy with those? I was already in my head. Sorry, Sophie. Love the yellow. Could you see a coral? Of course you can. Let's go back down again. So is this instead of that watermelon? No, don't be sorry. It's absolutely fine. So how light do you want to go? Possibly. Oh, that's very similar to the watermelon one I've just shown you, actually. The lighter corals do have that sort of pinky tone to them. So it's very... Just seeing if there's any... No, they're all sort of that same tone, but without the spots. That's the lighter coral. I suppose the watermelon is slightly more pinkier. What other ones do we have? I mean, we've got like pastel gold. Oh, you're happy with the coral? Okie dokie. That one is yours then. Dove grey on the jewellery. And I'm going to take you straight across to the wheel then. So you have your colour splash, Sophie. Is there a certain colour or certain themed charm that you are hoping for? Okay, so that's on there. Can the other three be on lobster fittings? Of course they can. I've got that down for you, and that invoice will get sent across tomorrow for you. And it will go to the email address that's on the order form. Anything but a horse or a pony. Oh, Sophie. Okay, so you're hoping for not a yellow. Anything but yellow then. Because, yeah, horse and pony will find in the yellows. So my fingers are crossed for you. Good luck. Really good spin there for you. Oh, I thought it was going to be yellow and it hasn't clicked over. So you have purple. It didn't click over. So we have purple there. So purple is the crystal themed charm. So darker purple envelope here. Let's bring you across. Why doesn't this one want to open? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, you've got a good one here. So this is our Sunspot charms. Okay. I've paired him with a bright sea green pearl. And this is our rainbow Sunspot charm. Come on, let's focus you. Look at this. So again, the sunspots almost look like the diamond. This one's pointed on one side, flat on the front. And it's got that gorgeous rainbow effect. So depending on where the light catches, just depends on what light you see in the crystal there. As you can see there. Now I've paired him with a beautiful brighter sea green. So putting them together like that. Look at that. Alison, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. happy with that one? Can you have an oyster opening with him? Of course you can. I'm glad you're happy with the charm. So with your oyster, what type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells with that one? Why isn't my printer working? What's going on? Sorry, I'm just trying to print another order, but it's I think I've told it to print like 3 times now and it's still not doing it. Mystery and donate. So what colour are you hoping for that charm then, my lovely? Let's get him open. Print. And let's go down. So your mystery oyster, lighter pop there. Not sure. Okay, there is your mother of pearl. Now we have a darker purple pearl. Let's squidge him out, and again he's a gorgeous larger purple pearl there. There's no more in that one. Okay, Sophie, larger, darker purple. What do you think to this one? My thoughts with the rainbow is go for a colour you're happy with, because it's got the rainbow colours. Whatever pearl colour you're going to pop with it, it's just going to make it seem like that colour comes more out of the charm, because your eyes will automatically sort of pull it forward, if that makes sense. So it's so many colours because of that go with the crystal charm. It just depends on which one you're sort of what your colour is preferred. So larger, darker purple. Let's run him through the board. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Denim blue, of course, again, they're like a purpley, purpley blue there. What do you think to that one there? I'm just going to pop down that we're going to swap that. Oh, of course you can. I have to hold this charm by the green pearl though, because otherwise, so you're going to have to bear with me. Let me try and get it focused like this. There we go. Can you see what I mean? When I hold the green next to it, I see more green in the charm. And then when I hold the blue next to it, I see more blue in the charm. Just brings out the different colours. Yeah, definitely, Pamela. He's definitely made himself at home now. Perfect. And you see what I mean? It is. It's just such a good charm with pearls, because it just makes them all shine. Or the pearls make the charm shine. Either way, I'm glad you're happy with that denim blue. So let me pop this on here for you. So I've got down that we're going to swap, but let's pop down that we're going to swap to the blue there. Okay, I've got that all down for you, Sophie. I hope you're happy with that there. The invoice, like I said, will get sent across tomorrow for to the email address on the order form. Thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's up there for you. That's called the Sunspot charm. So we've got the sun pendant in the crystal pendants on the website already. A lot of the crystal charms, I mean, we've definitely got crystal charms on the website already, but a lot of the newer designs are not on the website yet. And there's a couple of reasons for that. They are making their way very slowly onto there, but they will be going on soon. It's just, yeah, a matter of getting the photos and the pictures sorted, and it's more because the photos never do the crystal any like they never show them good enough, in my opinion, because yeah, you just can't capture how the crystal moves in the light. You can't capture the different colours, the different facets, and it's just, honestly, so it just takes me a longer time to photo them because I'm just not happy until I can get a decent photo. And it just shows the charm properly, how it is, how the charm actually is. So yeah, they will be going on soon. I don't know how soon, but they are. It's in the process of getting all of them on. It will be called the Sunspot charm. Right, up next then today is Lindsay Kinlock. Lindsay, are you here? Oh, bless you, Pamela. You keep an eye out on the website or even on the page. Oh, and you're a supporter, so you'll get told first when everything goes on there anyway, and you'll get first access to them as well. So yeah, keep an eye out on Squidgy Pops and Supporters Hub, and you'll get told when they're on there. It is such a shame that I can't use them, Nick. I've tried. The only way to do it is to put links on and to put like little videos on Facebook or onto our YouTube, and then put the links on to that video. I have thought about doing that, but it's when you're on a website, you don't normally then want to click on a link to go to a different website to see it. So it's a little bit funny, isn't it? I need an arm model. Funny you should say that, Karen. I have. Do you want to see? After Lindsay's here, so after Lindsay's opening, I'm going to show you what arrived. I'm going to show you. So, where are we? Lindsay, hoping for any, but maybe a yellow because you like animals. Okay, let's go across to the wheel for you. So, good luck, Lindsay, my lovely. Oh, big spin there. And you have a red, so you have a love themed charm. We've gone for a pink envelope this time. So let's get this open for you. I think we've actually had all the different colours out today with the colour splash. Now this one is on the website. It's under Love Charms on the website. I believe it's along the lines of, with the name, the Royal Love or Royal Crown, something like that, I believe. Now this one is just the one-sided charm, so it's a single silver on the back. It is all 925 silver, and you can see that it's got a etched heart at the bottom, and then a crown on top of that heart. Your pearl I've matched with this one is a gorgeous lighter coral. What do you think to this one, Lindsay, my lovely? Again, charm wise, I hope you're happy with him. Pearl wise, what do you think? Would you like to stick and keep that pearl, or would you like to go for a oyster opening? Mystery Oyster. Okie dokie. So let me just bring you back up here. Mystery Oyster. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So let's go down. Your Mystery Oyster. Queen of Hearts. Oh, I should have known that. Thank you, Nicola. Okay, so in here, there is your Mother of Pearl. Donating the shell. Bless you, Lindsay. Thank you. Now, straight away, look at him. You've got a huge Blurple. As you know, Blurple is a mix between a blue and a purple. There was no more in that one. And he is slightly two-tonal. What do you think to this Blurple, Lindsay? Again, if you're happy with him, that's perfect. And if not, we can swap him for you. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. What do you think to that one? I'm just going to write down that we're going to swap, and then I can pop down the colour that you're happy to swap to. I don't know if you have said anything yet, Lindsay. If you have, please type, comment on your comment, just because I don't know if my comments are coming through or not properly at the moment. Like a strawberries and cream. I saw one a second ago, it's just when you pour them out. I mean, there's that one. That one. These aren't the brightest. Oh, there's that one. I'm just getting a couple of options. Bear with me a second. I don't think I've got a two-tonal red spot. I don't think I do. Okay, let me show you what I've got here. Okay, so I'll show you the brighter ones first. This one is a candy pink and he's light, it's brighter there, then you go to lighter, so it's quite light and then brighter. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is about the same with the lighter and brighter, but it's got more marking, so it's got more of a lighter section and then you have a few brighter sections. So we'll call that one number two. This one here, now these are very, very, I don't even think we're going to be able to see it on the camera. This one, let's have a look. No, these are strawberries and creams, but they're just such a light difference. How about this one? No, we're not seeing it on the camera. I don't think so, unless you're happy with one or two. I mean, what about the baby pinks? Let's have a look, see if we've got anything. Oh, that one's quite nice. Okay, that one's a maybe. Let's show you that one. So I'm going to take these three back because those three aren't. Okay, so number three, which I've just brought in, is like a very, very pastel pinky white. Let me get it focused for you. And then he does go slightly brighter with the pink. If you can see that, it's a very pastel-y pinky white, and he does go slightly brighter with the pink. So are any of these good? 1, 2 or 3? What do you think to those? Number 3, that's what you was thinking. Perfect. Okay, so let me bring you back up here. And that's in there. So that will get all sorted for you then, Lindsay. I hope you're happy with that. That's safe on there. Thank you for the donations of your shells as well. And yeah, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Now we do have another person up next, but let me just quickly show you what I wanted to show you. Just popping you on this screen while I... Oh, it's nice to stand up after a couple of hours. Oh, okay, so let's bring this over here. Okay, so somebody said I need a hand model. I actually now have in, finally, we've got the black hand mannequin, the opaque hand mannequin, and then these need names. She's already wearing chains in both of them. Now I can display the ears, they've got their ears pierced, so I can display the earrings, and then I've already popped the chains on so I can display the necklaces. But I need to name these two, I just haven't named them yet. So we can actually have the photos, oh no, careful, actually have the photos and sort of see if that helps at all with the photos. So yeah, they're now here, and I've been experimenting and stuff. So, but I want to name the 2 figureheads I want to name. I just haven't thought of any names yet. Right, I'm back again. Thelma and Louise. Oh, right, up next is Liz Rickaby. Liz, are you here? Sue and Sally, Laura and Hardy, Tom and Jerry, Pearl and Brecken. Oh no, I couldn't use my own name on one. Yin and Yang. Oh, I quite like that. Yin and Yang. Pinky and Perky. Yeah, Pinky and Perky. I don't know. I just don't know what to. Liz, hello, hello, hello. Now, Liz, you have got 3 colour splashes. So what we're going to do is we're going to spin and then show you your charm, spin and show you your charm, and so on. Now, if you stick with the charm, obviously that's perfect. If you choose to have the oyster opening, we'll then do all the openings at the end, if that's okay, Liz. Okay, so let's spin for your first one. Is there a certain colour or a certain themed charm that you're hoping for? So good luck, my lovely. Your first one is a yellow. So yellow is a animal themed charm. And we've got the brighter yellow here. Why can't I get these open today? There we go. Oh, so your first animal charm is the yellow-bellied seahorse. So this is the yellow-bellied seahorse. Now we've got 2 seahorse charms on the website. We've got one, and then this is the one which has actually got a yellow-coated belly. So it's a it's like a golden coloured overlay to his belly there. So gorgeous seahorse. Again, this is a one-sided charm, but lots and lots of detail on him there. And I've paired him with a dark but bright burgundy red. Now I did this because seahorses have got those gorgeous colour and markings to them, haven't they? So I paired him, because especially he's got the gold in his belly, I paired him with a colour which went with the gold but which also bright. Now, pearl-wise, Liz, I hope you're happy with the yellow-bellied seahorse. Pearl-wise, I think I said pearl-wise, I meant charm-wise. Pearl-wise, you can either stick if you're happy with that one, or you can go for an oyster opening. What do you think? Stick with that one. Perfect. He is yours. Let's go back across to the wheel. So this is going to be spin number 2. Good luck, my lovely. And you have a purple one. So purple is a crystal themed charm. So let's get this open for you. And your crystal themed charm. Now this is a crystal heart charm. This is the traditional crystal heart. However, this is a crackle heart. So you can see there it's a clear crystal. Now the back crackle is the lighter silver. So what it is on the reverse, so on the back of this heart, you've got this crackle effect. Let me get it focused for you. So you can see that crackle effect there on the back of the heart. That means when you look through the front of the heart, you can see that crackle coming through. Pearl wise, I matched this with a pastel silvery gold. Now he is, I would say, base silver, but does have this slight golden tone to him. And I just thought that's going to bring the crackle out through the heart there. Can you see that? It sort of matches with it. Now again, Liz, oh, stick with that one. Perfect. I'm glad you're happy with him as well. And then moving on to your last spin now, Liz. So good luck, my lovely. And you have a red, so it hasn't clicked over. You have a red, which is a love themed charm. Pink envelope here, so let's come across again. Oh, Squidge and Pop. So let's get these open. Oh, I love this one as well. So I believe this was, I think this was our November monthly charm deal. So it's on the website now. I think it was November. Please correct me if I was wrong. So this is it is a plainer, larger heart. It's the same on both sides. As you can see, it's very reflective. So I'm just going to hold it back just so you can see. So it's the same on both sides. You do have a cutout of 2 stars at the bottom there of the heart. Now I've got a deep dark purple of this one. Now I love this charm because it does actually, as you can see there, reflect the pearl colour back to you. So you can see it's a gorgeous dark deep purple. If I hold it there, look at that purple. He is lovely. So dark deep purple to that one. So again, I hope you're happy with the charm itself. Pearl wise, what do you think to a dark deep purple? Stick as well with that one. Perfect, Liz. I'm glad you're happy with all 3 of those then. Let's bring you back here and let's pop these on here. So Liz, I hope that you'll be happy with everything, my lovely, once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. No, Liz, you're very, very welcome. No, you haven't missed the cut-off, Nicola. Just in time, my lovely. So, Nicola Williamson, are you up next? I feel like it needs to, I want them to be like mermaidy names, if that, do you know what I mean? So not like Ariel, but like, I don't know, like a temptress. Maybe not temptress, but can you see what I mean? Like mystical. I'm really feeling like a mystical. We'll think about it. Suggestions are welcome. Maybe I'll do a post. Do a picture of the heads on their own. Just say names, anybody? So Nicola Williamson, are you here? Hello, my lovely. So you have a colour splash as well. So let's go across to the wheel. Is there a certain theme or a certain colour that you're hoping for? Good luck, my lovely. Oh, and you have a green. So green is a nature themed charm. Darker green envelope there. And in here, oh, okay, so we have the clover charm. Now this one recently went out of stock on the website actually. So this is the clover charm. It's the 4-leaf clover. So you can see it's 4 leaves, 4 clovers. It does have actually, if I turn it over, you can see it is a 3D charm, but that's the back, and you can see the stalk of the clover coming down from the bottom there. So that's the reverse side. It does have the 95 silver stamp on the back, and then the front side again for the 4-leaf clover. I've paired this with a larger, bright, deep apple green. Now look at that. The apple green sits beautifully with the clover. Oh, let me get it focused for you. And then just a slight turn, oh, and you can see them both. There we go, beautifully. Now this is 4-leaf clover is a little lucky symbol, isn't it? So I hope this brings you luck, my lovely. Okay, so going for a oyster opening. Let's bring you back up. What type of oyster would you like to go for? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? So let's pop down that you're going to go for a swap. What type of oyster would you like to go for? And keep or donate your shells. Marina and aqua. Oh, that's a close one, Donna. I wanted to call, when I was pregnant with my daughter, which was my first child, I played with the name Aqua. And the reason I didn't was just because we went to Spain a lot in my childhood, and obviously aqua is water. And I just would imagine her going to Spain. And yeah, so I didn't, but I loved the name Aqua. She's now Aurora, so I stayed with the A theme apparently. Nunu, is that the one with the dark greens? It is indeed. And then keep your shells. Perfect. So Nunu Rainbow Oyster. And let's go down. So in here, and the other side. Oh, it is a blurple. Blurples are everywhere today. Now, you did say you were hoping for that darker green. Let me just take the flesh off here for you. We'll show you this blurple, and then you can let me know what you would like to do. Okay, so a darker blurple. So blurple is a mix between a blue and a purple. There he is in the sand for you. And then on the board, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Of course you can. Swapping for a sea green. Let me hold up this green though, just so you can... No, it's not a pain at all. Is that green okay there for you? Just wrapping up the shells. If you can hear growling, it's because my dogs have decided that 11:15 at night is the perfect time to play in the garden. So I'm going to have to stop that. It's only very, very quiet growling, as in playful, like, give me the ball. No, you give me the ball growling. Obviously, I'm going to stop it before it turns into barking. But yeah, so if you hear that, they're fine. They're just playing. Nick, perfect. I'm glad you're happy with that. And I've got that down for you. I've wrapped up your shells as well. And that's safe up there. So, of course, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Leave them be. I would, Bronnie, apart from the time of night, and I wouldn't want it to wake up neighbours and stuff. That's the only reason. If not, then yeah, let them be. It wouldn't wake up my kids. My kids can sleep, which is good. Right, that is the end of the order list today. Thank you everybody for joining. Colour Splash will now be going off of the website. And yeah, keep an eye out on the Facebook page for things to come. I hope you'll have a brilliant Monday morning, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.